Hello, Color of Truth family. This is Professor Green with another segment of Color of Truth where we reveal the real color of all truth. Rice. Now, where I'm from, they say when you eat a lot of rice, you get you. We eat rice with almost every meal. You got your turkey wings in rice, your oxtails in rice, your salmon in rice, your rice pilaf. You got your jambalaya rice. You got, if you think of it, we can smother it and chunk it and cover it and put it over rice and smother it down again. We hog mog and chillings over rice. I know a lot of you probably saying, "Oh, that's nasty," but our people knew how to turn lemons into lemonade. They used the entrails to create a delicacy. Um, and so I want to share with you where rice cultivation and rice technology actually came from, if you don't already know. Rice and rice technology introduced. West Africans introduced the rice plant and its cultivation to North America. English settlers had no knowledge of rice cultivation until West Africans, who had grown the rice plant since AD 100, were transported by English planters on Barbados to South Carolina in the late 17th century. Once West Africa showed the English how to plant rice seed in the spring, hoe it in rows during the summer, and harvest it West African style in the fall, the English realized that rice could turn South Carolina into a profitable colony. Indeed, rice became so important to South Carolina's economy that it continued to be that colony's major crop long after the rest of the South had turned to cotton farming in the 19th century. Remember, we always talk about cotton was king in this area, uh, Georgia, South Carolina. But don't forget about rice cultivation. As I said, rice farming, the West Africans have been harvesting rice since AD 100. Not only did West Africa introduce rice to the colonial American economy, but they also introduced the technology to process the crop. The technique of irrigating the crop by flooding the rice fields was West African in origin. West African mortars and pestles were used to break the husk from around the grain. Then coiled grass fanner baskets, wide, flat, circular baskets about 2 feet in diameter, were employed to separate the chaff from the edible grains. Slaves tossed the rice in the air. The wind blew away the lighter husk, and the heavier rice grains fell back into the baskets. Baskets made of grass and palmetto were produced by both Africans and Indians, and some fusion of technology occurred to create South Carolina's great basket weaving tradition. So when you want to talk about rice cultivation and you enjoy rice with your Sunday meal, or in some places, some people eat rice and eggs, or in the morning, you can accredit it to a West African tradition. I'll put some sources in the description link. Make sure you share, subscribe, and like. Color of Truth.